Welcome to your May 2012 Astrology Inspirational Forecast. I'm your astrologer, David Palmer, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. May 2012 is one of the biggest astrological alignments I've seen in a long time. I'm not just saying that. The universe is coming in to save the day. But what is the universe coming in to save the day with? The universe is coming in to save your self-worth. I have to say, with Jupiter and Taurus being the very vibe of what a lot of May 2012 is about, I'm sure you've seen on your Facebook, your Twitter, on TV, all this material possessions. Somebody getting a new car and you questioning whether if you're worth it or not because you don't have that car or that house and so forth. We've seen money fall in the last year like crazy. Material lotteries, $500 million, and people going crazy over it. The most sales ever. We've been getting fed this go for the big material, go for it, and feeling good from it. But what the universe is saving the day for is it's not about that. It's truly about feeling good on the inside and knowing your value on the inside before the outside. I really think it's funny that a lot of astrologers always bring up money right away with Taurus or possessions. It's not about that. It's about feeling grounded with your soul. And the universe is coming here to do that. If you're feeling insecure right now, if you're not feeling worth it, it's not because you don't have that car. It's not because you don't have $2 in your pocket. It's because it's on the inside. You're not feeling grounded. You're not feeling worth it on the inside. You're not looking at yourself and realizing that you are the greatest person on the whole planet. We have a huge grand trine, and we have a 6-point star that is happening in May. And that's why I say the universe is coming in to save the day. The universe is connecting a lot of Taurus energy to that Capricorn, to that Virgo, all earth signs, all about grounding. Grounding is where you will feel secure. And yes, it is also good for creating opportunities and money and possessions if that's your game. But I'm telling you, before you get all that, feel good on the inside and feel secure in yourself, feel valuable in yourself, so when you attain those possessions, when you attain those goals too, when you attain the reality you want, those are all the things that are coming to play for May 2012. Also, understanding the truth. The truth will come out. We do have a solar eclipse on May 20th in Gemini, 0 degree, which is literally the cusp between Taurus and Gemini, so it is happening right in the middle, which is combining all of that self-worth, all that material, all of that grounding, and implementing it into understanding, and implementing it into communicating it, but most importantly, bringing out the facts, the truth. We are going to see a world, and we are going to start to see inside that is based off truth. The truth will come out here, folks. When Jupiter moves into Gemini in June, big truths are going to come out. But before we get there, let's talk about May again. We do have a full moon in Scorpio on May 5th. This is a big one, so our emotions can go very dark too. Be careful about this full moon. If you're not feeling worth it, if you're not feeling secure or grounded, emotionally, we could want something from others. We might want everything. We might want the world, but really, it's all about feeling good inside, which you can create. That is where all the power is. So we're going to be seduced into getting it from others, but really it's about what you create. Also, we have on May 8th, Mercury enters Taurus to jump into this grand trine. We're talking about a 6-point star. We're talking about a lot of stuff. We're talking about the moon will be in Capricorn on that day. We have 6 planets hanging out, all in this Earth vibe. May 8th, look at the energy. That is a big day. Grounding is the key, and our thoughts go into our value. Our thoughts come into security. Our thoughts also take that Aries energy of what our new starts are, what we want individually, and moves it into making those thoughts actually help us in manifesting. May 8th is a big day to watch. Mark it on your calendars. May 13th is a double star, triple star day. We have the Sun conjuncting Jupiter at 23 degrees, so we become clear on how big our worth is, how big our life is. This is also connected into that grand trine. I'm telling you, the 13th, we become very clear. Mercury trines Mars too, so we act on our thoughts, we act on communication in our reality and what we want to manifest. So this is a great day for manifesting. And on top of that, the next day, Mercury will trine Pluto, and this is a day where all of our thoughts truly change. But of course, mainly our thoughts of manifesting of what we're worth change. Our structure changes too. More of that Capricorn change, reaching for your greatest goals, but implementing all these amazing structures and goals to your mind, making sure that your mind is going to create and manifest your highest goals, your highest destiny. So that's very important on the 14th. The 15th, Venus goes retrograde in Gemini, so we are going to go deep into our self-worth, but we are going to analytically process it. And we're going to communicate it to people. We are going to realize through how we communicate to people, we are going to reorganize every single relationship we have and what it's worth too, but we are going to analyze it like every Gemini ever could. All the truth will come out in your relationships. The truth will come out of what you're actually worth. You might think you're worth it right now, which is so right because we have had Venus in Gemini, but when it goes retrograde, I guarantee you, you will reevaluate all of that worth. And more worth. The universe keeps pointing to worth. That's why I've opened up with worth, self-worth. The solar eclipse on May 20th, which I've talked about, which is going to totally blast off. This is a very powerful one. This is one I'm sure the Mayans predicted, since it's going to happen literally at 0° Gemini, which is the truth. This is a very important place. Also because on June 4th, we're going to have Venus cross in front of us. That's an amazing thing, but I'll save that for the June stuff. A lot of the universe is pointing to Gemini, with Jupiter moving into Gemini in June as the truth coming out. Us analyzing the facts and really starting to understand all of this stuff. And then, you know, the end of May is truly just a lot of mind stuff going on. Mercury will square Neptune, so we're going to question our spirit. We're going to question the unexplained and so forth. But we are going to end the month with the Sun sextiling Uranus. So we become electrified at the end of May. We truly do. We truly start to see our implementation of our plans and start to understand it with the Gemini energy. By the end of May, you will truly be a whole new soul. You will come into a whole new fabric of your life. You will come into a whole new self-worth. You will feel worth it. This is what we've been wanting to attain for the last year. When Jupiter did its retrograde last year, we felt like everything was going so good and then it didn't. I mean, this has been a crazy year. May 2012 was the month that you were waiting for the last year. I feel that everybody's been having this like time, they've been waiting for it all to click. It clicks May 2012, truly it does. And then of course we move into June, which is going to be even crazier than May, to be honest. But May is the start of so much. And because we've had all those retrograde planets like Mars and so forth for the first 3-4 months of 2012, the 5th month of 2012 is all about it manifesting. Remember this huge grand trine that we have in the Earth, which is, they need to come up with a whole nother term of grand trine. We'll call this one the quadruple, ridiculous, amazing opportunity grand trine of feeling more worth it than you've ever felt in your life. Trine, which is all about May. So if you have any questions, join me at my website, david-palmer.com. Read my daily horoscope. I also do a video daily horoscope, so subscribe, please, to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate all the comments and everything. And May 2012 is where we feel worth it, we get it done, but most importantly, the solar eclipse, we truly understand it. Plus, I forgot to mention, Mercury will move into Gemini on May 24th, so we become even more clear than ever in this month, with Mercury entering his home. So a lot to say, a lot to, you know, go over, but I know you guys will understand all this at the end of May, and you're starting to feel it now. The dial has clicked to make it start to happen, and we have this 6-point star. Look it up. I love you. I'll talk to you guys later. Check out my daily horoscopes. Peace.